Grab VR building, it takes a lot of practice, but sometimes you just kind of need to know what you want to know. I'm going to give you a full building guide to know everything you need to know to make a verified level. Right now I have 30 verified levels and more coming out, and I've been playing for 2.5 years, so before I start this, it would help so much if you subscribed, because I spent ages on this. Okay, I'm gonna start it. It completely depends on what level you're making, but colors can make a huge difference. For example, this part would be extremely vibrant, and in my opinion, this look is good. However, this one will look a lot more realistic, and for a lot of my maps being mountain climbs, this is the colors I normally use. So if you're going for like a really vibrant level like this, I would use these colors. However, if you want a more sad feel on this side, then I'm going to show you what to do. First off, let's say I'm getting some grass. I want to go and pick the grass on this. Let's say I want this. Then you go to advanced in the top right corner. Then you want to hold the big trigger down and move your controller so it's more saturated. But in my opinion, this always looks better than this. Okay, next up we have alignment. I see things like people doing this. This isn't getting verified because, as you can see, this is a pretty easy fix. You wanna the top and find rotation snap, not position snap, and turn it all the way up to 90. People normally have it in 45, but I find it easy on 90, so you can have it 45 or 90, whatever you want. Also, if I want to copy and paste this wall and put it there, I don't want to copy and paste it with my hand and like drag it there, because it makes it like 50 times harder to make it aligned. So instead, you want to select it, go to the blue block here, and then as soon as you hold down on that, you want to press the copy and paste button, and then push it all the way back to the end. And then you want to get the blue block facing the way that you want it to go, and just pull that. And now it's automatically aligned like, and it helps so much. And let's say I don't want to do all that again. Making it is extremely easy, because all you need to do is select the corner, so you've selected both of the sides, and then copy and paste it and rotate it. Now I've got a perfect cube that's perfectly aligned. And you can also use the exact same thing to make the floor. Another thing people need to know about alignment is Z-fighting and all that. Let's say I want to add another layer to this wall by using a darker color. I don't just want to make it small and push it in, because as you can see, it looks really ugly and it's just Z-fighting. But pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same thing if it's like this. This is not going to do well. So what you want to do, you want to down the cube again, and you want to go as small as possible. There's better ways to do this, but this is normally the way I do it because it's insanely reliable. And then you just want to get it perfectly so you can barely see the difference, and that is pretty much perfect. Okay, and the last for alignment is hitboxes. See the level, but you want to be able to grab onto the floor. When I see a lot of new people creating levels, I see where you have to put your hand insanely far into the floor just to grab up. There's kind of like all the other alignment things, but this time you want to go inside of the block, find the wood, and then find the cube, and you're pretty small, and then just push yourself up until it is literally like barely there. And just to test this, you can go to the edge and see if it's like a perfect place where it grabs, and it is. I'm gonna just do some normal tips now. When you want to hit hills, I see a bunch of people doing it like this. This does not look good, and it's a really simple fix. Yeah, doing this, it'll make it look a lot more natural. This is what it looks like when it's first way around. As you can see, there's like a point here, really ugly. I've also got a video on how I make mountains, so if you want to check that out, and that's good. But a very important thing about a level, gameplay. I'm going to start off with a very simple gameplay, a mountain climb. This already wouldn't be a good gameplay for a mountain climb. You want to add multiple different parts. You want to make sure that they enjoy the level and they remember each part. For example, as you can see this part, I'm going to make it pretty far backwards, so you have to do some neck breakers here. You grab a block, which can be your cheese block or anything else. I normally use cheese blocks because it does not look too bad. And then you want to make sure it isn't just in a straight line up, because that's insanely boring. Instead, you want to make it go to side to side, and it might be annoying, but you want to take the longest route. Also, if you're in a situation like this, I would recommend just looking to your right and putting another one. So it's just a back jump. Normally what happens here is I look at the place that I finished last, and then I think, oh, this can mean you could jump. Go into play mode and just jump it. If I can jump it and it feels good, then I keep it. But if it feels like random or like just annoying, then I fix it. And I just do that over and over. Now for grapple gameplay. Grapple gameplay could be insanely fun if you do it right. There's so many ways you can create a grapple level. There's two main ways. First way you can make it is just full on as fast as possible. There's like a launcher here, which is an animated wood block. And it launches you and then you swing. And you just go as fast as possible. Which can be fun if it's done right. However, it's really bad if you just have it like this, swinging. It still makes you go fast, but it's insanely boring. You need to be going round corners constantly, and it needs to feel insanely smooth. The next one is more of a unique lava level. This is made by creators like Fezra and Kagziggy. This is an example, but there'll be like 50 grapple, and you have to hold on to 2 and let go of 1 at the right time. And you go straight through the gap like that. Next thing is animations. If you don't know how to do it, you want to select the object, go to the select, and in the top right corner you should see action. Click on that, and then you want A to create a frame. This is going to be your starting frame, and then you just want to move it up. Now I've made my second frame, and if you press play, you can see it moves up, but then it teleports down. To fix that, you just press make loop, and it makes it perfectly go down. You can also speed it up or slow it down using this bar here. Yeah. You can also select it as smooth, make it a smooth animation. It doesn't work with animations like these. Becoming a verified creator is not as easy as doing a tutorial, which is insanely disappointing, but you need to practice if you want to make it. So that's going to be the end of the video. Again, if you subscribed, it would really help.